Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to do yet another Doctor Who ranking video. In my prior episode or my prior video that was back in 2023, I did the Doctors, but now I'm going to redo them because 2 years have passed and this video was actually suggested and I guess mentioned by Caleb Janssens. He said that my ranking wasn't really great and I was like, yeah, totally right. 2 years have passed now and I watched tons of the different Doctors. So yes, I went to the United Kingdom, I went on vacation, I watched a bit of BBC iPlayer, which I mean a lot, and did my research on the different Doctors. So alright, let's talk about the ranking and let's talk about the levels. So we have iconic, we have silly, cool, okay, overrated, overhated, forgettable, never watched before. So alright, the first one is I guess the Pertwee Doctor. Let's talk about him first because yeah, I never watched him before. I haven't had time or the availability to watch his films. So yeah, never watched him before. So there we go. Alright, the first Doctor. Let's place him at iconic. Yes, obviously he is the first Doctor, William Hartnell. Is very iconic in the role, and obviously the first Doctor, he was the very first one. So yes, people recognize him, people know him from playing the Doctor. So yeah, there we go. Alright, the second Doctor, played by Patrick Troughton. He's obviously, let's play silly. Yeah, place him at silly. He's obviously a silly goofy man. He's very funny and very nice. So, alright, the third one. So, Jon Pertwee. He is, let's say, he's also very iconic. He is obviously a great swordsman and he's very, he has a lot of charisma. So, there we go. Alright, the fourth Doctor is also very iconic. Tom Baker, obviously, one of the most iconic roles as the Doctor. And Tom Baker is pretty much the GOAT. So, alright, the fifth Doctor, Pete Davidson. I'm going to place him with, okay. I've not watched no, let's place him with cool. He's pretty cool, right? He's a pretty young man. I've not watched a lot of him, but yeah, I could see why people like him. Alright, the sixth Doctor, played by Colin Baker. He's let's place him okay. Yeah, he had some interesting stories, but Colin Baker couldn't really have a lot of great creativity with his role. He was also not really a great time, I guess, as the Doctor, but alright, there we go. The seventh Doctor, played by Sylvester McCoy. He's very silly too. Let's place him next to, obviously, Patrick Troughton. So yeah, there we go. Alright, we have the eighth Doctor, played by Paul McGann. He's pretty cool, right? He's very cool. He's a very sly and I guess he's a very... I'm not quite sure. He's very sexy in a way. Yes, I just announced him as sexy, but yeah, very nice. Alright, we have Christopher Eccleston. He's also very cool. Yeah, he's cool. Alright. Yeah, maybe, yeah, I don't know. Let's place him with cool. Alright, the 10th Doctor, obviously David Tennant. I want to see 11th Doctor. No, the 10th Doctor, he's also very nice. Obviously a very iconic. David Tennant is the GOAT. I mean, pretty much the most famous Doctor ever. So there we go. We have the 11th Doctor, played by Matt Smith. Yeah, obviously very nice. He's I would say silly. Yeah, he's silly. Alright. 12th Doctor, he's iconic, man. He's my favorite Doctor. Let's just say that. Peter Capaldi nailed it as his Doctor. So, right, the 13th Doctor, played by Jodie Whittaker. Yeah, she's okay, I would say. Oh boy, I missed the Doctor. Anyway, the 13th Doctor is, she's doable, I suppose. She could have had better writing, but whatever. I mean, yeah, she was interesting to say the least. We had the War Doctor, obviously, too. Can't forget him. He was also very cool. Let's place him next to Christopher Eccleston, or in the cool section. We have the Fugitive Doctor. She's overhated. People don't really like her because she was introduced in the season where they introduced the Timeless Child story arc. Yeah, whatever. It's whatever. She's okay. I personally think she's interesting, but whatever. Okay, the 14th Doctor. Let's just say, yeah, he's cool. He could have had better stories, but I guess for the things that we had, like the 3 specials, it was alright. The 15th Doctor is also iconic as hell. Ncuti Gat was just very iconic himself. So there we go. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will check you later. Goodbye, everyone. What shall I say, Doctor? I let you go. Allons-y.